Okay, folks, time is up. Please write your name. Be sure you wrote your name on your quiz and swap it with your neighbor. For the class. You just sit next to him and make sure that he
You don't want me to do
problem.
this? You don't want me to do this one? Okay.
Just start the recording over there. Please swap it with the neighbor to your side first, and then it doesn't matter if you swap it twice. This is yours, so swap it another time with him. Let's go. Who has the roll for the class?
You do.
Okay. All right.
Right here.
Thank you. So what we are going to do, what's your name at the end there? Donovan, we'll start with you. Read out loud the first question and you answer. Let's go. And what we do is we read and explain it and you mark it for your neighbor. If it is perfectly correct, you put a check mark. If it is incorrect, an X, and then you will write the explanation according to what we give in class.
You want me to read,
Just read the question and the answer. And if you don't understand it, let us know and we will have him explain it to the class.
must conform to GAP,
Okay, gap.
because it must be used by
Okay. So what is this gap? And what is gap? Dominique. What is gap and what is not gap, Dominique?
GAP is accepted the principle.
I just explained to the class what it is. You understand? Read what I wrote on the board, Dominique.
Historical asset value versus market.
What does that mean, Dominique? Anyhow, for Dominique, raise your hand. Yes. Say your name. Jason? Say your name so everybody else can know who you are.
Jason,
Okay.
I think it means that when you're recording an asset, you record its value at the historical value, not the present market value. Like if you bought property for $100,000, an asset.
Did you understand it, Dominique? Explain it to the class. What did Jason say just now?
When you purchase an asset, you record it at its historical value, not its market value.
And that is according to GAAP or not according to GAAP? So which one will be management accounting? According to market or historical?
Management would be
Okay. And what about financial? Very good. And this is what you should put in the quiz. You understand? So write it down for him. You understand that? And for now, since you all don't understand so well the material and what I want, we'll give him for now. He wrote part of it, so we'll give him credit for it. But normally we'll get half the credit. Read the next one, number 2, please, out loud.
2 tends to be quite detailed.
Give us an example of detailed versus not detailed. And everybody else, you write the notes that I'm telling one student, you write it for everybody, okay? Put a footnote, like number 1 for the gap example, and I want to see your pen moving. Now we're at number 2, details, okay? When what's not detailed?
In management, you have more detail in, say, the description of inventories.
Like what? Give me a specific example. We sell computers, or we are in a university. What would be an example of detailed inventory and not detailed inventory?
If you're selling computers for financial, you would just have the total value of inventories, whereas with management accounting, you would have the amounts of each different type of item.
Here is one perfect example. Okay? Did you hear what he said? What is your name again?
Nelson.
Nelson. What did he say, Nelson?
That financial
No. What's detail and what's not detail? What is your name again?
Nelson.
Nelson.
What's detailed and what's not detailed? Well, for management accounting, it's more detailed because you have to.
If this organization is selling computers, for example,
You have to have detailed reports on like everything you need to buy the computers.
no. Say again slow-mo and look at him. Make sure everything gets upstairs. Let's go. Slow-mo and clear and out loud. And you try to understand what he's talking about. Let's go. And write it down. I want to see your pen moving.
In management accounting, when you have an inventory of computers, you record the amount of each different type of item rather than just the total value.
Now explain it to the class in your own language. Let's go.
And when you're using computers, you have to record the computers based on each type of computer, and the price differs from computer to computer, so it's more detailed in management accounting.
And management, he said, will be just the total. Is that clear to you?
Management.
In financial accounting, it will be just the total. So all the computer inventory that we have is 100 million. That is made out of maybe thousands of computers, each one different configuration, different price. You understand that? Very good. One perfect answer. Next one. Say your name again.
Niraj.
Niraj.
Number 3, generally limited to presenting historical information. Financial accounting and mostly uses historical information such as products bought, bought and sold.
Such as what?
Products bought or sold.
Products bought or sold. Okay. Is that correct? The historical information, does it pertain to products bought and sold? Any idea in the class? Raise your hand. Yes?
That is one type of historical.
No. For inventory, this is for fixed assets. For inventory, it's a different rule. The lowest of cost or market. So the historical cost does not pertain to inventory because inventory is not fixed assets. This is something that you should have learned in financial accounting, for example. So it pertains to building. For example, let's say in a university, let's say that they have a building that is called Memorial Building, and they bought it 100 years ago, when at the time they paid $50,000. But from 100 years ago, today, if you had to build this new building or sell it, it would be $100 million. At what value would it be in the financial statement, Niraj? But that does not apply to inventory. Inventory is a different rule, which is called the lower to market.